People, Big World return for season 26. What we know so far. They're one of reality TV's most beloved families, but the Roloffs of Little People, Big World have been through a rocky road lately. As TLC's hit series awaits a decision on season 26, the clan has weathered bombshell relationship twists, terrifying health scares, and explosive disputes over the fate of their iconic Roloff farms. From Matt's surprise proposal to girlfriend-turned-fiancé Corinne that left her in tears, to son Zach's life-threatening shunt malfunction requiring emergency brain surgery, to ongoing tensions with Amy and her new beau overrunning the farm, this tight-knit but complicated crew has faced more drama than ever before. Here's everything we know about the potential season 26 of Little People, Big World, including whether Zach's departure will spell the end of the series. Will there be a Little People, Big World season 26? TLC has not officially announced if Little People, Big World will be renewed for season 26. The long-running reality series remains one of TLC's highest-rated shows, so a renewal would ordinarily seem likely. But signs point to a possible cancellation. For starters, there's Zach's recent announcement that he doesn't plan to return. More on that below. Then, there's the lengthy statement Roloff patriarch Matt posted on Facebook in late April. Sharing some of the back-and-forth moments his family has had with the production of the show over the years, he explained that he was only able to come forward with his honest thoughts on the popular TLC show at the time of his Friday, April 26 post because a non-disclosure agreement he'd signed 20 years earlier had finally expired, according to Matt. By 2010, his family already wanted to be done with filming the show due to the grind of the process and the disruptions it caused to his kids' education. We thought we had completed our mission of educating the world on what it's like to be a little person in an average-sized world. Enough TV filming already, his post said. In the years that followed, Matt explained that his family continued to keep the show going through specials, wedding-themed seasons, and more. This is why I think there is some hesitation to announce from TLC that the show is over. Even though the family as a whole is enjoying being away from it all after 20 years, he wrote before acknowledging that some members of his family have already said publicly that they don't intend to return to the show. As more and more family members drift away from the show, it becomes more difficult to produce the same content. Towards the end of the post, he acknowledged that nobody really knows at this point whether the show will go on. I feel very content and satisfied with the run of shows and the journey we shared with you all, he wrote, adding that they never know what the future may bring. LPBW star Zach Roloff on relationship with dad. Matt Roloff, nothing's been fixed. Time doesn't heal all wounds. Zach Roloff of Little People, Big World has not mended his relationship with estranged dad Matt Roloff he recently shared. It's not great, Matt said of the dynamic between him and his father in the May 23rd episode of his and his wife Tori Roloff's Raising Heights podcast. It's not existent. The Little People, Big World stars had a major falling out after Matt refused to sell the family farm for Zach and Tori. Father and son have also clashed over Matt's relationship with Karen Chandler and other family issues. The father-son tensions were on full display in LPBW Season 25, which aired earlier in 2024. Seeing the drama play out on TV months after it actually happened was difficult, Zach said. The show ended, the filming ended, and you kind of just give yourself some space. But the show airs 6 months later and it kind of brings up some old wounds, Zach said. Tori agreed. That's the thing that I don't think that a lot of people recognize. A lot of this stuff was almost a year ago. And so it's like a lot of this dust has actually settled and it's just recently that it's been brought back up, she said. While the dust may have settled, the conflicts in the Roloff family have not been resolved. Nothing's been fixed or anything, Zach said, adding that seeing things on social media made him realize that people are thinking the same thing and it's a bummer. People are still in denial and thinking they didn't do anything wrong, he said. In my mind, it's just a narcissism. So, yeah, it's not great. More time might heal. I think you always hope and pray for reconciliation and that relationships will heal, Tori said. Tori Roloff says she and Zach aren't withholding their children from their grandparents. Tori and Zach have 3 children, but they say they aren't letting the dispute with Matt affect their kids' relationship with their grandparents. I think one of the biggest things I would love this opportunity to clear up is the mistake that people make when they think that we are withholding our children, Tori said. There's none of that going on. That's all just internet drama. As for the complicated situation between the adults in the family, Tori says everyone is doing their best. We're all trying, she said. Are we though? Zach asked. That what? I guess I'd challenge. Like, are we doing our best? Is the whole family doing their best? I don't know. I don't think so sometimes. I think there's times I could have done better looking back, he went on to say. But he stressed that he wasn't willing to put up with a toxic relationship, especially when the other person involved was not making an effort to fix the situation. Nothing's changed, so why would we re-engage, he said. I have to put my foot down. Little People, Big World's Zach and Tori Roloff divide fans in new dancing video with kids. Former stars of the popular reality TV show Little People, Big World, Zach and Tori Roloff, asked fans to pick sides when they shared a new family dancing video captioned, "Who did it best?" In the new clip shared to Instagram, fans cast their votes in the Roloff dance-off, with Tori, Zach, and their 3 kids, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah, busting a move to some. The Roloff crew looked happy and relaxed in the video, with everyone wearing cute and casual outfits as they danced along. Fans were quickly divided over who they felt danced best, with passionate pleas in the comments like, "Josiah is the winner, and Lila hands down get it, girl." Other comments in support of Lila read, "Lila with her little break-dancing moves and all were great, but Lila really gave her all to the twirls." "Jackson has my vote," said another, while more wrote, "Jackson, Avio, and lol Josiah at the end. Just a spinning." There were also plenty of votes for Tori, and many fans found Zach's low-effort moves hilarious, like those who wrote, "Zach, what is that?" and "Zach is a good sport." It seemed like there was no clear winner, but everyone had a good time, and the Roloff family has shown off their fun dance parties before. Lila, in particular, seems to love dancing and has been taking ballet lessons. Little People, Big World's Tori Roloff shares absolutely precious photos of her 3 kids' snow day. Little People, Big World's Tori Roloff makes bold claim about TLC. Tori Roloff is sharing a little-known secret about the way reality TV shows film for TLC. After starring on Little People, Big World for over a decade, Roloff made an interesting revelation about the network's atmosphere of limited communication between cast members on different series. In a new episode of her and husband Zach Roloff's podcast Raising Heights, the former reality stars opened up about what it was really like behind the scenes of their family's TLC show and how they were not encouraged to connect with other reality stars at the network. "I don't think TLC wanted the talent to be mingling," Tori, 33, claimed during the Thursday, Jan 23 episode of the couple's podcast. "I don't think they wanted the talent to talk to each other." After appearing on Little People, Big World since season 10, Tori and Zach ultimately decided to leave the show, making their last appearance in the season 25 finale. During their conversation, Tori and Zach also mentioned fellow TLC alum Jinger Duggar Vuolo, who grew up on her family's reality series 19 Kids Counting. Tori and Zach only recently crossed paths with Jinger and her husband Jeremy Vuolo when they met in person for the first time earlier this month. "TLC was probably scared," Tori suggested during the recent podcast episode, while Zach, 34, seemingly agreed, adding, "We weren't all like unionized. Reality TV wasn't unionized." "We talked a little bit about that with Jinger and Jeremy and how that would have been nice to have that communication with somebody else that was doing the same thing you were doing," Tori stated. "But we had a great time," she added of the pair's hangout with Jinger and Jeremy, calling them some great people. Little People, Big World stars. Zach and Tori Roloff aren't afraid to share their opinions when it comes to parenting. Recently, the mom of 3 posted her controversial take on Elf on the Shelf, and in doing so, she firmly divided fans. On deck one, the TLC personality, who has 3 children, Jackson, 7, Lila, 5, and Josiah, 2, took to Instagram to share her thoughts on the holiday tradition. "Thanking myself every December 1st that I didn't start Elf on the Shelf," Tori quipped in overlaid text. "Follow me for more parenting hacks." In the clip, she sat near a Christmas tree while smiling and relishing not having to think of a different parent-assisted elf setup involving Santa's helper getting into mischief around the house. But don't touch the elf, or no presents from Santa. Tori added in the caption of her Instagram post, "For those mamas and dads who do it, you go Glen Coco. But as for me and my house, ain't no one got time for that." One pro-elf on the shelf follower wrote, "I don't care if it gets annoying. The joy my daughter has when she sees him is so cute. Most nights, he simply moves around the house. A fun tradition we love."